last year, not 100%. I mean, talk about how important he is to make this offense go.
He is the catalyst for the offense. I mean, I run it. You know, me and Dalton run it. You know, that's just, we got to control the ball. But if we don't have, you know, him in the running game, nothing else works. I probably was the most, when he decided to come back after the season last year, that was probably the most happy I've been in a while. You know, just to know that I have that experience back, that leadership back, that veteran back, and you know, he's an unbelievable player. I mean, as you've seen throughout his career, you know, one jump step here or there, he's gone. You know, so he's been waiting for that breakout year. Been waiting for it, and I feel like this could be the year right here. So I'm excited about him, and you know, our knowledge as an offense as a whole together, and just me and him being able to recognize things, and it's gonna be fun work with him. I'm excited.
Coach Morris has said that last year you guys never really ran as fast as he wanted. Right. Do you feel like you're getting faster?
As far as the tempo goes?
Yeah.
Tempo is moving really well. And I'm excited about it because, again, the more knowledgeable, you know, we become, the faster everything has been able to go. You know, it's not as much time for recognition, like what's going on here and there. It's just go, go, go. And, you know, when we're at our best, when our tempo is at our best. And, you know, we're able to split things just unbelievably. I mean, like when we're tempoing, and then there's no limit to how many points we can score or first downs we can get or how much we're able to control the clock. So I'm excited about that fact. The fact that, you know, we've grown and progressed in this offense.
Tosh, I'm sure you've been asked this a million times, but it's almost like you had 2 seasons last year.
Mm-hmm.
What makes you believe that we're going to see the first half of last year this year?
Just experience and being comfortable back there. And you have to have a confidence. And, you know, last season, I mean, we started off really well. And, you know, I started off, you know, I had a pretty good year, sure. But things started to falter a little bit. Confidence started to diminish as the season went along. I mean, just not being comfortable. But, I mean, right now, I'm as comfortable and most confident in this team as I've ever been. You know, just knowing that the type of offense that we can have and the type of defense that we can have, I mean, it just puts you, you know, that much more comfortable out there. So, I mean, for me, it's just, you know, being comfortable out there.
Coach Morris talks about the 7-minute meetings he has with players after spring. What was yours like with him? What did he want you to work on?
Just, I mean, my leadership role had to be revamped. I mean, and again, I mean, the way he challenged me in the spring before was the same way. I mean, there's only so much that people can push you. You know, you have to push yourself. You have to want it yourself. And you know, that's kind of the thing. I mean, what was your motivating factor? As Coach always explains, you're only as good as your last game. You know, some people say season, but for us, this is the game. Yeah. So, sour taste, bad taste in the mouth. Every day I work out, it's just like, gotta get it. Every day is like rejuvenation day. So, I mean, just being able to get out here to practice and just being blessed to come out here and play this game, you gotta take advantage of every day and every opportunity. So, this has been a fun camp so far.
I don't know if it was Coach Morris or Sweeney, one of them said that sometimes last year you operated outside the system.
Yeah.
What's that mean exactly?
Just not doing what I'm coached to do. You know, just actually, it's really more of, you know, just being comfortable and confident in the system. I mean, you know, we got certain plays designed for certain things, and sometimes you can put your own spin on it. That's not the bad part about it. The bad part about it is when you completely ignore the system. You know, so it was some situation where I did that. Like, you know,
can you give me an example?
Well, let's see. All right. Let's kind of explain the offense if I say it like that. But just in a situation like, you know, it's a zone read, and my read tells me to do one thing, I do the other because I think this is what's going to happen. And, you know, thinking is, in this game, it's all about reacting. You got to think somewhat, but, you know, it's all about reacting. And sometimes I thought a little bit too much. You know, when you think about things too much, that's when you put too much emphasis on it and everything goes to the crapper. So
it was a matter of making the read and executing it?
And executing, yes.
Is it a goal for you to be more comfortable in the pocket this year as well?
Oh yeah, definitely. And again, I'm so confident in my line right now. You know, those guys have been doing a great job throughout fall camp, and you know, it's just, I can't ask for anything more out of them. You know, effort, energy, tempo, everything is there, positive energy. So I mean, it's exciting. I mean, those guys, especially not having that many starters come back, they want them. It's a will for those guys to go out here and win right now. It's like, it's go time. Any situation. 5:30 in the morning, 12 o'clock at night, 3 o'clock in the morning, it doesn't matter. Those guys are ready to go out here and compete. And that's all you can really ask for out of the O-line. So, excited about those guys.
You look a little bit thinner or leaner than you were.
Dropped about, I dropped about 12
Did you
over
really?
the summer. Yeah, and it was a big emphasis for me as well because, you can have a threat, Teams started to drop 8, at the end of the season. One of the things we didn't do enough was either check the ball down or me run. It was a big emphasis for that. My whole thing throughout the season is maintaining a certain weight. Being under 225 is a must throughout the season. So excited about that aspect, And again, for me, it was one of those things where how hard are you gonna work to? What do you want from your teammates? If they didn't see me do things, then how do they expect? I can't expect the most out of them if I'm not giving them my best, So,
What'd you go from the start of last year?
man, towards the end of the season, like when we had a Bob Pod and way out at the end of the season, I was around like 35, something like that. Man.
What'd you start at?